Let me start this off with a question. What if you could be invisible? Maybe that was just random, but what if? My name is Jenna, and I'll be talking about the phrase, what if? I'm sure we've all been asked questions like, what if you could have any supernatural power? What would it be? Or what if you could have all the gold and riches in the world? What would you first do if you had all that wealth? Well, if you're asking me, I would buy myself a big mansion. Moving on. Those two questions are just fantasies in our head. It's something we would want to come true, and we ask ourselves, what if it was possible? Okay, why don't we be realistic here? Let's all think about those who are suffering at the moment, living in poverty. Some people pity of those unfortunate ones. Although some care for them and help them out, most of the time, they're looked down upon. This is not a joke. It's real. And what if you were the one? Living in slums, doing hard labor at the age of 3, just to eat and survive. Could you imagine living there? Doing the hard work that no one here is used to. This situation can happen. It's not like a fantasy or wish that I spoke of 2 minutes ago. So, what if it did happen? Would you be able to endure it? To be honest, being able to afford going to this school is already the best thing you could ask for. Kind of. I mean, if it was I living in poverty, I wouldn't be able to study and give out this TED Talk here today. Think about it. The food that you're provided, the education that you're provided. Are your wants slowly becoming your needs? We should all appreciate what we're given. And it's not just about poverty. Making the wrong choices can lead us to a different path in life. A path that makes us go astray. Like, what if you were influenced to do drugs or commit crimes, such as stealing or killing? Wouldn't you end up in jail? Greed will only make you suffer. Personal grudges or hatred will get you nowhere in life and can really affect your emotions towards others. Live with what you have. Be happy with what you have. Because if you were to commit any of those crimes, you probably weren't listening to my speech today. The phrase, what if, makes us wonder and lets us imagine things. Things based on real-life situations and non-real-life situations. What if you fall in depression due to the loss of your mother or father? That is an example of a real-life situation. Something that can affect us and actually has a high chance of happening. An example of a non-real-life situation would be if you could read people's minds. Because unless you were a fortune teller, you and me would not be able to read anyone's minds. We all want our own aspirations and dreams to come true. But what's the point of asking for more? Work before receiving. Greediness is not the solution. We should all appreciate what we are given. And what is it worth to do crimes when you'll be in jail either way? What if, after today, slowly by slowly, your life starts to change? No longer as peaceful or as comfortable. No longer sitting in that comfy chair of yours. Instead, you're suffering, begging on the streets, like those who are downgraded by others. How could you continue your life like that? Stealing? Doing drugs? Just to earn money? Ask that to yourself and find your answer.